All right, we're going to start truing up this wheel. We need to set our offset first. We're shooting for about 750 to 800 thousandths. Bring it down over here on your dial. If you can see the dial there, we're just going to zero that up. If I can get to it, and bring it down some more. Okay. That's our zeroed mark right there. We know we're at 800 thousandths here. So it's going to start moving there. See it swinging wildly. Now what we need to do, we need to determine. Go back to our marks over here, which is right there, that's zeroed. And it's all right if they're loose. We're just trying to get it set now to where they're all starting to come around. We'll tighten this side up some. Let's bring this side back over. All right, let's bring this side back over some. Okay, we're at about 9. Okay, now before we go any further, we need to check the hop, which is going to be the radial play. I'm just going to swing this around where we can get it on the edge of the rim here. Now this is going to look pretty funky here because the rim's a little rusted and crusty in here still, because I haven't really cleaned it really good yet. So that looks like this edge of the rim right here is about 60, 70, about 70 thousandths out. So not too bad. We're at 70 and 30 maybe. We want to get it at least under 30 wobble and 30 hop. So you want to go to the spokes that are opposite. You just, if you look at it, you just figure these spokes right here are the ones that are See, that's way off there. So need to move these around a little bit where it stays at. So if you're pulling it one way, the other way is going to lose less and be less. So now as you go around here, you're going to find some that are really still loose. Was that little skip really quick there? We're not really concerned about that. Let's see if we get a little bit closer than that. Yeah, we're about 30. Discounting the divot there and the rust that's in here because I haven't cleaned it yet. So we're just going to move our gauge over here on the side. Make sure it was still good on the wobble. 780 thousandths clearance. Now we're just going to make sure our hop is okay. Can you see that in there? I think you can. So that's our 0 mark. About it. That's 30 and 30. Check your radial again. Make sure it's still where it needs to be. Sometimes when you're doing the hop and the wobble, you need to reset it. Yeah, we're still at 30 and 30. Now you're going to take a punch and hammer and tap the heads of your spokes up here on that hub, just to make sure they're perfectly seated in there. And then go around the rim, make sure you got no spokes sticking through the nipples there. And we don't. And one and done. That ought to be good. Even though we're not actually using this rim, because a friend of mine gave me 2 cast rims. He gave me that 19 front and that 16 rear over there. They just need a good cleaning. But I think the boy wants to use the 19 instead of the 21. And he ain't wrong. Changes the look of the bike, changes the handling slightly. It'll steer a little bit quicker. Definitely grip the road better with the 19 than it will that 21. And once it gets the rim cleaned up, it'll look halfway decent. And that's about it. We got he started polishing the forks the other day. And you know how kids are, got in a hurry, do other stuff. But they're not bad. You just have to strip the clear off of them first. And he worked on them a little bit. Basically used easy strip to get the clear coat off. And then use some fine sandpaper, crocus cloth to get start them off with, and then use some ultra fine ultra fine Scotch Brite to kind of sort of polish them. And then you just use a buffing wheel with some polish on the end of the drill. Big old conical shaped buffing wheel. And they didn't turn out bad. Replaced put some grips on there the other day. Just some cheapo grips we got for like $6 or something. He liked them. Picked up an O-ring for the intake yesterday for the carb. And threw some new throttle cables on there I had in the box, which were just takeoffs. So I got a whole tub full of throttles and brake lines. And lubed the clutch on it, and we should be good to go. And I think I got a headlight laying around somewhere that I took off of somebody's bike, a custom headlight. I think it's the same size, but a little bit different shape. Looks better than that one. So we should be good to go there. If you guys like my content, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and appreciate it. I don't know what we'll be doing next. Probably more of this thing. I still got to weld up the motor mount on it. The right side was bent all get up, and it was actually broken. And they're getting ready to obsolete it. Nobody has the one they needed in the country, so we got a steel one, and I'll weld the nut on there as a spacer, because that's a screw-in shaft where the brake rod goes through. Weld that up and put it on, and then throw the exhaust on there and the carb, and we'll be good to go for this. Until we do more, might change the tank out on it. We got another tank that came with them wheels there that doesn't have a big dent in it. It's a later tank, which is slightly bigger. I think it's off of 04. So mounting will probably be a little bit different, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Take care.